Welcome to SouFLoTV, everybody. Hold on there. Alright. Welcome to SouFLoTV, everybody. It's your host with the most. Listen, Jamaica has been recognized amongst the countries that were most prepared for this coronavirus by the United States-based newspaper, the Miami Herald. Now, as you know, I am Jamaican born and I was raised between Miami and Jamaica. And so you can say Miami is my childhood stomping grounds. And right now I live not too far outside of Miami. I can tell you that there's no way that I could not have seen this. Okay. So Jamaica has been recognized among the countries that were most prepared for the coronavirus by the United States-based newspaper, the Miami Herald. Give Jamaica a hand. Yay! All right, check this out. I don't know if you know it, but right now, the United States of America has actually become the leading place in the world with the most cases in the world of this thing. Yes, even passing Italy. I looked it up yesterday, and Italy is at 79,500 and something. Could be different by today. And the US is at 88,000 and counting. All right. Now, here's the thing. The Herald says that Jamaica, Puerto Rico, El Salvador, Peru, and a handful of others responded to the crisis with forceful measures that seemed very excessive just days ago. But now they seem like it was the right thing to do because now everyone is doing them. Wow. It was now noted that Jamaica was one of the first countries in the Caribbean to react to the coronavirus after seeing its first case on March 10th. So Jamaica started right off the bat with the quarantine and lockdown of schools early and all this. Now, I don't know if you were watching my channels then, but if you were, you would remember I said, well, all the schools in Jamaica have been ordered locked down. Why are they not locking down the schools in Florida, USA, where I am at? They did not lock the schools down here until over a week later. Okay. And of course, by that time, I had not heard of any cases where I am at in Florida. But at the same time, in neighboring places like Miami and these other places, we were hearing about cases multiplying. And we were saying, why are they not locking down? Are they waiting for it to get to more people before they can lock it down? Lock down the schools, send people home. Let me say something to you as an audience about this whole virus thing. We are under pressure right now, okay? We're under pressure right now. Everybody is feeling paranoid right now. There's a lot of doubt right now. You have a lot of people who are conspiracy theorists saying this is not about no coronavirus. It does not exist. It's something else that they're doing behind the scenes. And you're seeing people very paranoid. What is it that they're doing then? What is it that they're giving to us? What is it that is making so many people so sick? Because the symptoms are not fake. Then you have people being out of work, and you have the bills that keep coming, and you have some people, the president's promising stimulus package is not going to be enough for a lot of people. Some people work a different kind of work where they cannot collect unemployment, and their bills are going to be way higher than what they're going to be getting for help. So people are going to be months behind on rent and mortgage and car payments, and it's just a lot of stuff that's going on right now. So when you come to SouFLoTV, I'm telling you this right now. When you come to SouFLoTV, please don't come here expecting to hear me talk about this virus every freaking day. Because my goal is to uplift and to educate. So sometimes I might have to speak about it, but my goal is to uplift spiritually in these times. Now that could even be catering to my dance hall audience more than ever before. Catering, turning back on the pen and paper review part of our TV, our channel more than before. Looking for songs that we like, music that's trending. Music is always uplifting to someone and that kind of stuff. So please, because somebody said yesterday, SouFlo, why are you not talking about the coronavirus? You know, sister, it's trending and that's what everybody wants to hear about. You personally, I'm going to tell you this. If you sit at home every day and listen to this, coronavirus, 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 it's the same thing you're doing to yourself spiritually as sitting home and listening to one more murder, one more murder, one more murder, one more murder, another one kill again, another one dead again, one more murder, one more murder. Soon your mind is going to just be saying murder, murder, death, death, kill, 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 people dying, dying, death, death, kill, kill, murder, murder. Is that the mantra that you want repeated in your mind? Think about it. Anyhow, that was just a little PSA for my audience members to know that we won't be beating that topic to death over here on this channel. However, this is a video to say big up and shout out to Jamaica. Jamaica is doing quite well at the time. It was further noted that Jamaica barred flights from hot zones, restricted the movement of tourists, enforced quarantines for all new arrivals, and canceled schools, among other measures, way ahead of others who did it too late. It also put part of an entire town, which is called Bull Bay, on lockdown. They were the first ones that started locking down sections of the country. Remember, I don't know if y'all saw the video where a man come out and said he was crying actually because he was saying, look, I have 5 kids in my house, and shout out to Andrew Holness establishment, the government, but they bring in care packages with food and it's well appreciated, but that cannot feed 5 children plus him and his wife. 7 people in the house. The care package could feed 2 people. So he was like, he don't really care about what's out there. Just leave me, let me go get food for my kids and my family, please. You know what I'm saying? And we've been talking about that lately. Now is a good time to sit back, stay inside, but sit back and really think. You know, so we have to take up back farming, because guess who's thriving right now? The small man, the organic farmers. They are the ones that are thriving right now. Some people locked in their house, they're running out of food. The farmer man, him chicken them good. Him have him pig them good. That means he has chicken, he has pork, his cows are good, him have beef. If you eat meat, if you don't eat meat, fish then if you catch, right? He has yam, banana, breadfruit, cocoa, dasheen, you know what I'm saying? So farming, eat what you farm and farm what you eat kind of thing. Anyhow, they said that it seems to be working, but is it really working? The article I'm taking right now is actually from the Gleaner. So shout out to the Gleaner for reiterating this good point that the Miami Herald already put out there. All right. And they want to know, do we think that this whole lockdown thing is working? Right now, as we speak, Jamaica has 26 cases. Now, Jamaica has 26 cases as a whole country. I don't even want to compare the numbers. We were looking last night online because we were supposed to be going to see we were supposed to be traveling soon, right? And we were going to do it by road. We were just going to drive. And right now, let's say there's the place that we were heading to in the US, that one city has over 2,000 cases. And that one city is roughly the population of Jamaica. So Jamaica is doing extremely well. I must tell you, Jamaica is doing extremely well. I remember someone said to me, Stop worrying about Jamaica, because you know some people really believe that Jamaica is theirs and theirs alone because you now live overseas. I still don't get that, and I get highly ticked off when I speak to people who believe that concept. Like Jamaica is ours. You no longer have a talk in Jamaica because you don't live here and work here every day. That kind of thing. But anyhow, the person said, stop talking about Jamaica, go worry about the US, because that coronavirus about to kill all of y'all. And my reply to that person was, you better worry about Jamaica, because Jamaica is a small island, the population is not that big, and they probably are not that well prepared, or they probably are ill-equipped in treating this issue. Right? Come to find out, big America was far less prepared. And there are a lot of things that go into being far less prepared in the US. I don't know if y'all missed it, but there was a team. There was a team that their specific job under one administration, I won't even call no names, under one administration, a specific team was assembled, and the team's name was the pandemic team. Their job was to scour the world, the earth, looking for epidemics that were on the rise and that could turn into a pandemic, and to get to them and stop them before they can get to the soil, the shores of the US. Also to prepare here on the ground so that if any of it got here, they would be extremely well prepared. Well, I tell you what, that team was fired when someone else took office. Within the first year of that someone else taking office, that person said, you guys been sitting on payroll getting paid for nothing. You don't do nothing. If anything happens, we'll call you back. See if that makes sense. If anything happens, we'll call you back. And they were urging that person and his team that, listen, that's not how an epidemic and a pandemic works. You can't call. By the time you call these people back, you're going to be calling back for help to deal with it in a massive way, because it's going to be on our soil. Just a little education for y'all about what's going on behind the scenes. So the pandemic now is spreading like wildfire here because there was no constructive measures put in place. It's kind of like the Andrew Holness crime plan. And this is the reason why I said, worry about Jamaica, man, because if their so-called plan is anything like the crime plan that they had, then we're in for trouble. Well, apparently they had a better plan for this than the US did, but their crime plan still sucks. Anyhow, again, big up to Jamaica for this. Jamaica is doing quite well, I must tell you. We don't know how this thing spreads really. This is something that people don't even have the full 100 on what it is, how it actually spreads 100%. They are aware of some ways that it can be transferred, but we don't know. I see people walking outside in areas where there's nobody else and they have a mask on because they're fearful that it's floating around in the air somewhere and it's just gonna fly up in their nose. I see people locked in their houses and won't even put their head out the window. This is how paranoid this thing has people because of lack of education or lack of not knowing, or because people are locked in their house right now. Won't even go out into their backyard because they're that afraid. And then there are people who are enjoying outside even though they're separating from other people because they are convinced that the sun kills it. So they want to be in the sun now. We don't know, and that's a part of what's causing the paranoia. End of the day, I must reiterate that Jamaica is among the handful of nations that responded with forceful measures that many people thought was weird at the first, but are now having to do the exact same thing. So we commend the administration for taking an early step forward to secure the safety of our residents. Lord knows we have too much going on in Jamaica, little Jamaica anyways, to actually be hit full force by this thing. So thumbs up, Jamaica. Go on, do it. Rock out. I love it because I have a whole lot of family members live there and I don't want to see anything bad. Now, for those of you who have family in the US, Canada, UK, let's just say overseas, because we have Jamaicans in Italy and we have Jamaicans in China, where it was ground zero at Wuhan and all these places. For those of you who pray, don't let nobody tell us that your prayer don't work. For those of you who don't pray, but you believe in calling on your ancestors, then you better call on them more than ever before right now. What I'm trying to say is this: wherever your strength comes from, wherever your guidance comes from, all right, you need to be in that mind frame and that place right now. All right, sir? It's SouFLoTV. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this video. And at the same time, don't forget to keep it positive. Don't panic. Prepared and prevent. That's how we are deal with. I'm out. Peace.